I ordered just like a different Walmart Plus order earlier while I was
Yeah.
at work because I want to start camping.
Okay.
So I bought like a fucking tent. I bought like a tent and some lanterns, and I had them delivered.
Okay.
Kennedy was like, "Would you order on Walmart Plus?" I was like, "You're never gonna believe it."
She's probably like, what the fuck?
So, yep,
NFL player arrested in
yeah, we're
neighborhood
going out
near
Friday.
Pittsburgh. Miles
Who?
Sanders. Ooh, got busted with a DUI in
You
Churchill.
remember him? He was our running back.
Yeah, got a DUI
Really?
over in Churchill.
He sucked anyway. He was
Yeah, he
fucking
wasn't very good.
terrible. There's one more thing that Brett can fucking come in here. By the way, Brett, when he was an Eagle, we got into this. He fucking sucked dick. Miles Sanders was terrible. He was supposed to be all this and a fucking bag of chips, and he was like the bag of chips.
Yeah, he kind of was a bag of chips. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he was terrible. I think he was good as like maybe like
He was
a
fucking
third down
bad.
back, something like that. All right, so we'll get started here, but first things first, and I think we need to get this out of the way. An American icon, just an absolute icon, legend, died yesterday. Dolly Parton died at 80 years old. I don't know if you have any specific thoughts or anything like that. You might be a little bit young to really kind of appreciate who Dolly Parton was. But for me, when you say
Yeah, I mean,
Americana and you think of baseball and apple pie, like Dolly Parton for me is in that group. She's about as much of
yeah.
Americana as Americana can be. And she had a great voice. She was a great person.
I,
It just an icon. I mean, I'm not even sure what to say. I'm almost at a loss for words. It's kind of a hard thing to believe.
yeah, I mean, I don't know much about her. I've heard a few of her songs before, but like, it was just never my thing, so I was never that into it. But I can appreciate uh how much other people appreciated her music, I
Yeah, I
guess.
mean, listen, I was never a big country music fan either, but I just know kind of where she
Yeah.
stood amongst that crowd, and she was basically the top of the top whenever it comes to a female
Mm-hmm.
country singer. She did movies, her own songs, all that shit. So sorry to hear that Dolly Parton passed away. Rip. So all
Yep.
right, what's next on your agenda? What did you want to start with today?
Did anyone know
The
of what?
cancer. She had a short battle with cancer, I heard this morning.
Oh,
I don't know what kind or anything like that.
because like whenever I first heard about it yesterday, um, like I went to go look it up, and there were like I don't know if it was interviews from her specifically, but from like it said Dolly Parton gives an update on her health from like literally just the day before, but I didn't read them at
Yeah,
all.
so they were all speculative. A lot of things people had speculated on over the past year and a half or however long it's been since her husband died. That her health was in serious decline, but there was no official statement. So it was always kind of
Mm-hmm.
a big wonder. I didn't hear what the statement was from her that day before either. So who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a shame, unfortunately.
By the way, anytime that we get into an argument about who's got the fucking better Wi-Fi, is I can see our signal on the side here, and I'm realizing it because uh, and like in the very beginning, whenever you like joined, like it was like in and out and stuttery and whatnot, and it said you were uploading. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm like, he's right there, but now it says like your connection is right up there with mine. Like, I don't know what any of this shit means, but
Whatever.
yeah, it's you.
Oh, okay, good. So while we're on this topic of blaming each other for shit, I'm going to say right now, when it comes to us playing baseball, I played a fucking game last night after you. I won. So this isn't about being, fucking pointing fingers, but motherfucker, you're a real problem. You're a real problem when it comes to baseball. It's all your fucking fault. You suck.
What's that
It's from Couples Retreat.
I knew I could see Vince Vaughn. And I could hear his voice in the, like, just from like the TikTok.
Now's not time to start pointing
I'm
fingers.
not pointing fingers,
but you're a problem. You're a real problem. I fucking love that movie.
I can't remember that part in Couples Retreat.
I want to say it was closer to the end. So yeah, I'm just busting your balls. I won a game and I was telling Michelle last night, and I was like, you know what? It's all Kyle's fault. Meek, you know what? I'm gonna fucking throw him under the bus in the podcast. And then she started laughing.
We were winning, and like we were playing pretty fucking good for once, and then all of a sudden, I'm the one that gets disconnected.
While we're ahead. We finally are leading the game. And we get disconnected.
I want to say it was a little late too, maybe like the 6th.
So whose Wi-Fi is the problem?
And then there it goes.
Exactly.
Usually yours.
So do you want to do overrated and underrated to start with?
Yeah. Did you ever come up with the list? So
I got 6 of them.
I was thinking about this yesterday.
All right.
Okay. So whenever I was thinking about them yesterday, the idea is just pick overrated or underrated. But if you think that something is properly rated, should you say it, or do you have to pick a side?
For argument's sake and for the interest of the thing, I'll say you have to pick a side.
That's kind of what I was wanting to do as well. And that's actually exactly how I explained it. I'm like, for podcast's sake, I think you have to pick a side.
You shouldn't be fucking milquetoast and get right down the middle. So do you want to start with your first one?
So,
okay, so my first one I have on here is Starbucks.
It has to be over.
So I talked to somebody.
It's so fucking expensive.
I talked to somebody, I don't know, within the last couple of weeks who told me that Starbucks specifically buys the shittiest coffee beans and then burns them to get that real strong coffee flavored. I've only had Starbucks a handful of times. The first time I ever had it was some kind of a hot coffee, and it was fucking terrible. It just awful. So I'm in the camp that is way overrated. I don't understand it whatsoever. I don't understand the teas. This stuff is really expensive. And do we have to be that much of a douchebag that we can't order small, medium, and large? Like, it's got to be.
It is small, medium, or large. Fuck that.
Well,
whatever
exactly.
The hell they say.
I'm saying, you got to be so fucking bougie that you got to use the word grande. Just come on. Like, make it easy if you're going to fucking do it.
That's the only one I know. What are the other?
Venti is one.
Venti is one of them. What's the other one?
Venti, grande, and I'm not sure now.
I don't know what the other one is. I have no clue. It seems though like people don't even really like their coffee that much. Anyone that I know that gets Starbucks just gets like one of their fucking
that's kind of what Abby. That's
like
what Abby does. She thinks it's overrated too. We were talking about this yesterday, but she'll go just for her specific drink that she likes. But it's not coffee; it's some kind of a tea or one of the things she brought up, and we can like make this a little just add on. We'll just overrated and underrated real quick while we're talking about Starbucks. Boba tea. It's disgusting.
I've never had it because that shit grosses
overrated.
me
Fuck
out.
it. Get rid of it forever and ever and ever. So
that shit grosses me out. Like I don't want fucking soggy. This is gonna sound gay,
balls in your mouth.
Soggy balls in my mouth. Whenever I'm fucking trying to sip something through a straw.
Yeah.
Especially like if they fucking pop and I have to chew them.
I hate them. I got a drink from Starbucks one day.
So gross.
And I didn't know they were going to be in it, and they were. And I was like, oh, this is fucking awful. All right, so what's the one you have?
Friends, the TV show.
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan.
I've never sat down and I haven't watched like the entire show, but I've seen plenty of it to know that it's not
I've watched
that fucking great. Now, if I said Friends, the fucking theme song, the theme song is top tier.
I mean,
That may be one of the greatest
and the
TV
most
theme songs
recognizable.
ever.
So
Yeah,
I don't know. For me though, it's definitely
but
the show definitely overrated. And I've watched a good
yeah.
bit of it. I would like to think I have. And it just never would really
Mm-hmm.
catch my attention to kind of keep me going. So,
Nah,
second
me
one I
neither.
have is Going Out on New Year's Eve. Overrated or underrated?
Hmm. Does it matter where you're going or just going out?
I would say just going out.
I'm gonna say, oh, see, this is the one. This is the first one I think I might say outside of the podcast properly
Okay.
rated, because like it's just you're just going out for a holiday. Sometimes I do,
Mm,
sometimes I don't. I'd say depending on what you're doing, I'll say for my sake. Usually, whenever we go out for New Year's Eve, we go to like the casino
right.
or something like that. So for that sake, because that's fun as shit, I'm gonna
Underrated.
say underrated.
I'll say overall, it's
Yeah,
probably overrated.
you're
Like, I don't want to
probably
go out and
right.
fight with people inside of a bar or a club, and it's jam packed, and
That's the big issue is that it's so fucking
yeah,
busy.
that's the big problem with me.
People use holidays, people use drinking on holidays as a fucking excuse for everything. Like it's St. Patrick's Day, we got to get fucking
Night
hammered.
before Thanksgiving,
I've never
let's go
got that
out.
one. Yeah.
And the night before Thanksgiving is
Yeah,
supposed to be the
like
biggest
yeah.
drinking night of the year. Why I don't know, or how that ever started. I have no idea.
I was going to say I've
Yeah,
never heard that one.
that's what it's supposed to be, though. What's your next one?
So, I'll still stick to it. I'll still just stick to slightly underrated. Actually, on the theme of holidays, Halloween.
I think it's probably outside the podcast. I'd have to say it's probably appropriately rated. For this, I'm going to say underrated, though.
Really? Oh my god, I think it's fucking severely underrated.
Yeah.
Holiday or Halloween is
Yeah,
fucking awesome. That's just the best time of the year though, like when it's fucking fall and there's crunchy leaves and
and
you
you're
get the
wearing a
fucking pumpkins
hoodie
and
and
corn
it's
stalks. And I'm
apple
not even
cider
yeah.
or like candied apples or caramel apples and waiting in line to go see the
Yeah.
fucking the haunted house, the haunted hay rides. Like, I'm with you.
Uh-huh. There's always like a top tier scary movie that comes out in theaters during that time. Trick or treating, as especially like remembering it as a kid, is
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think it's a fun
Halloween.
it's a fun holiday. I'm trying to say.
Halloween's the best, in my opinion.
I would agree
That's
with
my
you.
favorite.
It's definitely up there. The next one I have is catsup. Ketchup on
Catsup.
as a condiment.
Hmm. Joey would say severely underrated. He fucking drinks
And
ketchup
that's
like
why
it's
I'm
nobody's
going to say
business.
it's overrated. Because there are more people like that than there are like, so if I eat a hot dog, I put just a very little bit of ketchup on it because I just want the taste of the ketchup to go along with the hot dog. Like, I don't want it fucking oozing and dripping everywhere. And like, I watch people put ketchup on let's say like a cheeseburger and then like squeeze the bun. It's fucking coming out all around the edges. It's like, ugh. I can't, for me, it's a little bit overrated. I do like it, but I think it's definitely a little bit overrated.
I'd probably have to agree. I mean, I'd past burgers, hot dogs, and fries. I don't fucking use catsup. At least very, very rarely. I mean,
A lot of times I don't even use it
like
at all.
maybe on
Right.
nuggets, but probably not. No.
Yeah. So we're kind of in agreement on that one, I think.
It seems like I'm one of those children that have just like for French fries. I either like for French fries I prefer
Well,
mayo
which is
over
funny because
anything.
when we
But like ranch and ketchup are kind of like competitive for
that's
whenever
funny
I
that
get
you
fries.
say that though, because whenever you were a kid, like, and we would go get a cheeseburger from McDonald's, it was ketchup only, ketchup only, ketchup only, ketchup only. Not that it had to be a lot on there. Yeah, but you were a
Really?
cheeseburger ketchup only.
Are you sure it wasn't just
No,
plain? Because I'm still like
it
that.
was ketchup.
See what? It's funny because like if I get a normal cheeseburger from McDonald's, I'll get plain. But if it's a quarter pounder, I'll get it with only ketchup.
Really?
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah. I
Okay.
don't know why. There's
All
no
right. What's
rhyme
your
or
next
reason.
one?
So what the fuck was it? Oh, ketchup. Yeah, I'll say a little bit overrated.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. What's your next one?
Uh, so my next one is the Beatles.
Because they kind of
That's a tough
started
one.
rock and roll, I'm going to say underrated. And I do like their music. But I could understand if people weren't a fan, how they would say it's overrated. I'm going with slightly underrated.
This is another one that I would probably say
Mm-hmm.
properly rated. But because I don't think, like, if you listed me your top 20 rock bands right now, would the Beatles be in it? Probably
Oh, I don't
not.
know. Of all time, yeah, probably.
Really?
They'd make my top 10.
You'd put them in, they wouldn't even fucking probably sniff my top 10. They'd have to really fucking, like, bust out Yellow Submarine to make my top 20.
Okay. so you're so you're saying they're a little bit overrated?
Yeah, I think they're a little bit overrated. I just don't think overall what they did for rock and roll is meaningful enough to say underrated.
Oh, see, that's the part I'll totally disagree with you. Like they were
Really?
basically what rock and roll is derived from, them and Elvis, essentially.
I'm sure that argument, though, might be different 30 years ago. But at this point,
Yes, but without
like when I
without
think
something
of
like the
rock and
Beatles and Elvis Presley, you may not have the music that you know and like of today.
maybe,
That would be
I mean,
that's
I don't
my
know.
look at
Because
it. That's how I see it.
I'd probably say that Elvis was, I'd probably put him in the same category as a little bit
Really?
overrated. Yeah. Just sneak that one in there. Elvis,
Yeah,
overrated.
I don't know. I think Elvis is so in your eyes, is Elvis still alive? Is Elvis still
What?
alive in your eyes? Well,
Why the
because
fuck
you
would
like
Elvis
all
still be
kinds of
alive?
fucking like
Oh,
uh
no. Is there
oh yeah,
conspiracies that
oh
he's still alive?
yes. Oh, that's a big
Really?
topic, dude. I mean, is Elvis alive? Yeah. I mean, that's been going on
I've
for
never heard of
years
that.
since he died. People don't believe that he died.
Since he died. No, I've
Yeah.
never heard that
Next one
one.
I have is Crumble Cookie.
Oh, dude, we ate these fucking things religiously for like for a long time. Oh God. Now, and I don't even know if people like them that much anymore, but right now, fucking way overrated.
Yeah, good.
They like they they got, and even then probably just too overrated. Overhyped is really what I should
I think
say.
they're good. I mean, don't get me wrong. And we got some when we took them to my mom
They're good, but
a couple weeks.
like they went from like when we were getting them, the flavors were like if a fucking normal ass cookie is here, and they took it to complicated, and it was right here, and it was good. But they're fucking way above
Yeah.
and beyond right now, trying all kinds
The
of
way they decorate them
fucking
and stuff
wild
like
ass
that.
shit that just doesn't work. And each one of those things are like fucking 1,500 calories. It's
I know.
disgusting.
But
you feel like a fucking chud when you're done eating.
well,
all
I don't know if
those
I've ever
things.
eaten an entire crumble cookie like in one sitting. Usually, whenever we get them, we cut them into pieces so everybody can just take a bite of one. But I am going to say
Yeah.
overrated. I do think they're good, but boy, are they fucking expensive. That's another thing. It's just so
They are really
outrageously
fucking
expensive.
expensive.
Like you get 6 cookies and you're paying
Yeah.
like $25 or $26 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Yeah,
lot.
like it better be a fucking special occasion if we're going there for something for the most part.
That's kind of how it is anymore. Like back in the day, years ago, it used to be we'd go weekly and get the fucking weekly flavors. and we did that shit for like a year. We got fat as hell too because it was just weird pounding fucking cookies.
Yeah, that'll do it. I like crumble, just it's too expensive. I mean, if we're doing something special occasion, one thing, but it's not something I would definitely get on a regular basis for sure.
No. So the next one I have is Yeti
I
products.
have one, so I can't really.
As I take a sip of my
a Yeti
drink,
I actually have two. I like them. I was really kind of astonished whenever I first got mine, like how long the ice lasts in there and how long it'll keep things cold and hot.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go. It's probably properly rated, but for this, I'm going to go slightly underrated. But they're fucking expensive. If you try and buy a cooler, you're looking at $300, $400, $500 just for a regular cooler.
That's what I'm going off of. This thing,
yes,
underrated.
Big cooler's overrated, too expensive. Okay.
Yes, but as Yeti products as a whole, I'm still gonna say slightly overrated.
I mean, I get it. So
just because of the fucking price, dude.
I've never tried to compare one of these, like an actual Yeti, just to another thermos that you would buy from like Walmart or Target. Like I want to almost get two of them and set them side by side and put ice water in each one of them to see how one lasts versus the other. I think that would probably give me a better gauge on how to actually answer the question. I'm going to go slightly underrated because I think it does do a good job. And a lot of times you buy things with the intent that it, oh, this can be fucking great. And it turns out to be a piece of shit. Generally, Yeti products are not that. I mean, I've never really had a problem with my Yetis.
Yeah, instead of wasting your money on one or two.
Yeah, you might as well just spend the $30 or the $40 and buy a regular one to begin with.
Yeah.
Like I know Bree's got about 50,000 other kinds.
So does Kennedy. She's got the Yetis. She's got Stanleys. She's got, I don't even fucking know these other branded ones. It's stupid. But like I see these TikToks and it's like a guy filling up, time to see how my Yeti cooler holds up with ice in it in the 93-degree Texas weather. And they sit it out for 24 hours. And I'm like, it's cool. It's cool that I could do it, but why is it fucking practical?
Yeah, I don't need.
You're on a fucking real bender if that's what you're testing it for.
Like Hank killing the guys out the yard or the alleyway behind the house sitting on the couch with their Yeti coolers. Now they could sit out there longer.
Like if it's a Saturday or something and they plan on fucking smoking a brisket from dusk till dawn and they just got to sit out there with their Yeti. Then that's one thing.
Yeah, that don't happen too often though. Next one I had is, this is a good one. Ready? Martha Stewart.
Yep. I don't know shit about her other than didn't she fuck Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg, but I think they're good friends. And that's why I'm going for her slightly underrated. Because she's dope enough now that she's attached. Listen, from a business perspective, through the 80s and 90s, who was her clientele? It was moms.
Right.
And people who wanted to bake and garden. And well, now she hooks up with Snoop. Snoop hooks up with her. From a business standpoint, it's fucking genius for both of them. Because you couldn't have two of the most fucking opposite people in the world. And that I look at her and the fact that, like, I always looked at Martha, she went to jail for like tax evasion or something like that. Did you know that?
It was, if I'm not mistaken, so don't quote me on this, but it was for,
insider trading?
Insider trading.
And I know it was a pretty minimum security prison. It was probably more like a fucking resort is what it was. But I always kind of thought, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a bitch that's got her stick up her ass and everything else. To see that she has a friend like Snoop Dogg, which you're just totally like, whoa, I did not see this coming from a mile away. I think that is a fucking boss move. And for that, she's underrated.
I'll agree with it. That is pretty fucking sick. Smooth, so I'll go underrated as well.
What's your next one? And then I have one more.
Niagara Falls.
Overrated. Been there, seen it.
I've never.
Hey, listen.
And I've never been.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, so
I was just gonna say,
you go.
I've never been there and seen it, but I think there's a fucking pretty good reason. I can look up a video of it, and what does that video like? If I see that and I'm like, oh, how the fuck do I want to say this? I guess I should say, like, I look at that video and I'm like, there's no other reason that now I need to go there and see.
That's exactly right.
Like, it's just a fucking waterfall.
You get there, you watch it for 10 minutes, and then you're like, okay, what am I doing now?
I just traveled all the way over here, and now there's nothing else to do.
Now you get to learn a little bit about the waterfall. So I think learning a little bit about it, like how it was created, and then the phenomenon of people wanting to go over the waterfalls in like fucking barrels. I think that kind of shit makes it a little bit more interesting to learn about. So I'm still going to say underrated, because you go and you look at it and you're like, all right, that's fucking great. I mean, now what? We had a fucking train that came through here. I don't know if you heard about the train a couple weeks ago. It was going across country.
I didn't go look. It was kind of the same thing. I saw a video of it, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I had no fucking need.
I happened to see it in person because it was coming right through Turtle Creek, and I was working. So all the train nerds in town came down, which I get it. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
Is there a ton of train nerds in Turtle Creek?
Well, apparently, yes, because they were fucking lined up. I guess that's kind of like an Americana thing too, I guess. I mean, I don't know anything about it. I saw it, but once I saw it, I was like, all right, well, that was cool. Now what?
Yeah.
I've
always heard too that the Canadian side of Niagara Falls is way better.
Anyway. The American side is a little bit more dangerous. It's shittier. It's dirtier. But then you go over in the Canadian side and it's touristy. It's tourist restaurants, tourist bars, wax museums, and this and that. It all kind of gimmicky shit. Like if you're going to see the falls, go see the falls for a day, and then I don't know if I'd want to go and fucking stay. Like if I was driving around up there, I'd be like, oh, let's go see fucking Niagara Falls. Go watch it.
We're close enough that we could probably just drive up for a day and come back.
Yeah, it's not that far past Buffalo. Buffalo's what, a 3-hour drive, so maybe like 3.5 to 4.
Yeah, not far.
Something like that if you wanted to go see it and come back.
Because I almost asked you if you wanted to go to the fucking Steelers preseason game up in
Thursday
Buffalo
night
this week.
Yeah. Was that your wait? What was what we were just talking? Oh, Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
So my last one I have is outdoor summer concerts.
Overrated. I'm not a big concert person to be going with because and this is such a fucking hot take. People hate when I say this shit, but live music sucks.
Generally it does.
If I want to listen to music, I'll listen to it on the radio or like my phone or something like that when it was recorded in a studio to sound good.
I'll go to concerts.
The music that I like, though, sounds like shit in person.
You do get some bands here and there that they give fucking outrageously good live performances.
But
those are bands that are fucking historically good. You went to a Motley Crue concert to see them in their 70s. Vince Neil's fat and overweight. Well, and, he can't fucking sing. He still can't fucking sing. Like,
it was cool just to say that I did it, but it wasn't particularly good. But Poison fucking
I saw Bret Michaels.
I would go to see Poison.
I saw Bret Michaels like 2 years ago. It was fucking phenomenal.
I would go
so
to see
I know
them
people
again.
that like to go to concerts, and I was kind of this way whenever I was much younger, maybe your age, but even a little bit younger. We'd go to any fucking concert every weekend out at Star Lake just to say we went to a fucking concert. And you go and you get all drunk and everything like that. And I mean, back then it was fun. Now, way overrated. I don't want to deal with the parking.
Yeah.
Parking, trying to get out of that place afterwards is a nightmare. I can't fucking stand. Oh my God.
I've never been there.
For that reason alone, don't go. I mean, if you're going to see,
Star Lake,
like if you get stuck in the back a lot, and let's say that concert's done at 11, you're not getting out of there till at least 1:30. Like, it takes for fucking ever.
Well, and it sucks if you think about it because there's Star Lake, which people say to avoid because of that. But then if you're big enough that you're playing at PNC Park or Heinz Field, I probably don't want to fucking go because it's going to be so jam-packed and I'm going to have the same issues afterwards.
Yeah, right.
I'm not that into concerts to go to like fucking Stage AE and see a
Never
little nobody
been
in
there.
a 200-seater.
I once saw fucking Hammy Sagar. Sammy Hagar.
Hammy Sagar.
I once saw Sammy Hagar down where the fucking next to Kenny and I went. Where was it? It was down next to Station Square where they got that fucking soccer field now where the Riverhounds play. Used to be like a little bit of an kind of some kind of amphitheater down there. Yeah, we
really
saw Sammy Hagar, and that's the other thing. I'm only going to a concert really.
Do you see Sammy Hagar do his one song and leave?
He did all the good ones. He did all the fucking Van Halen shit. Still does it. Oh yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was even.
I've never understood that. Like, who owns the fucking rights to these songs?
I think probably if he gets writing credits for certain things, he could probably use them outside of Van Halen. And I do remember him doing older Van Halen stuff that would have originally been sang by David Lee Roth. Speaking of, have you fucking seen of any of David Lee Roth's TikToks?
Only recently have I fucking come across Diamond Dave's TikTok. Oh, God, no. Scroll through his page. He's been doing it fucking religiously for a long time. Yeah.
What a wacko he is.
And somehow they've just come across for both of us, like, as of recently. And I'm pretty sure it's Sammy Hagar that, like, he made a whole fucking series of TikToks about, like, burying the fucking hatchet. And he was telling, they are cool to listen down and, or sit down and listen to him tell all these different stories and shit. Cause he's he
is a wild guy, man. But some of the TikToks, they're just absolutely mind numbing. Like, you almost got to decipher what they're fucking trying to say. Dude.
And they're all so long.
That's interesting. I'm going to have to go through some of them. I didn't know.
He has so fucking many videos because I've seen the first one and I remember thinking, oh, look at that. David Lee Roth's on TikTok. I open up his page and I scroll 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 and there's fucking pages of it. There's so much.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that. What did you want to do now? Did you want to go over the, let me look some of the notes that we had in here. Oh, I know. Oh, okay. So did you see this World Robot Games at all? Did you see them?
Yep. And
okay.
Yep.
Did you see them marching them out at the beginning like it's a set of Olympic Games?
No, I didn't
see
that.
They marched them out.
All I saw was the clip
one
of that
running and slam into the wall.
Yeah.
There's got to be thousands of them. They're marching out at one time. Like it's an actual Olympic Games. And these things, they're humanoid robots that were participating. One beat Usain Bolt in a 100-meter dash.
I did see that. I heard about that. I didn't see like the video of it running or anything like that, but I saw the headline.
I don't know what to really think of this because I think AI is cool. I think it's really dangerous.
Is that AI? Is that AI though, or is that just
gonna have to
a
be
fucking
programmed
robot?
With AI, I would think.
I mean, maybe, but they were making fucking robots before like AI.
Yeah, but
just something that's like meant to. You hit an off switch and the fucking thing takes off like a toy.
I don't know. All I'm saying is if they combine those robots and AI, by the amount that I just watched them walk out, they walked out thousands of them. Like, at what point does that not fucking replace an army? I will say it was really fucking fascinating to watch the video of them, especially running like a 400 meter. how fast that these things can run, and they can build them.
They're fast.
They
as
can build
shit.
them so that they keep their balance. How? Now, occasionally you see one fall over.
That was,
or is one, which is the funniest shit
it's
in the world.
funniest thing ever.
They are the funniest things in the world. Like, have you seen the one? This one was a while ago where they were out there playing fucking soccer. There was like 5 or 6 of them on each side. They were playing soccer.
I don't know.
And one would go up and it'd start fucking like, I don't know, attacking another one, and then it would fall over. It was the shit is funny, but it's kind of scary to think about.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What else did you have?
Nothing really, other than the fact that we're gonna go over our NFL playoffs.
I have
again.
2 more things.
Okay.
I saw a fucking video that ESPN, and I'm guessing it's not AI because it was posted by SportsCenter. This dude got pissed off at his fucking putt. It was like him and his buddies. He took a 3-wood right off the fucking green.
Oh, that video is years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he teed it up.
Yeah, he teed it up in the green and he fucking chucked it into the
and it came back and right into the hole.
And went in.
I didn't know. I've never seen that before. I come across that. I'm like, that's the fucking wildest thing I've ever seen.
That shit's so fucking nuts. No, he missed that putt. It was like a whole skit. He missed the putt on purpose just to like fire it into the woods like that, and then it just so happens to demolish
and come straight back into the hole
and come all the way back and then go rolling in. That would have been the fucking craziest thing ever.
Yeah,
to see
if anybody hasn't seen it, go look it up. It is a pretty fucking crazy thing to see.
And if you do look it up, so help me God, don't fucking start sticking tees into the greens and fucking trying to hit driver off the fucking greens. If you're ever on a green and you're not putting, move it off. Shit drives me nuts whenever you go up and you see someone's taking a fucking big hack out of the center of the green like they're a professional.
Oh, God. Last one I had is, did you hear about this guy named Daquan Wright? He's an undrafted free agent that was signed, was in this year's draft, got signed by the Eagles, got cut by the Eagles, got signed by the Browns. The Browns just finally cut him, and now he's going to be on his way back to college, going back to LSU.
So he was a rookie? I thought he was a second
No,
year.
It said he was undrafted from the 2026 draft. Undrafted 2026, undrafted free agent. So I'm thinking that's how I took it. Regardless, for me, once you've been on an NFL roster, you shouldn't be able to go back to school.
No, I tend to agree. And me and Kennedy got in this yesterday because she totally disagrees.
What's her stance on it? Well, why does she disagree?
She's like, bitch.
She just feels like you should be able to go back if you have your 5th year of eligibility or whatever.
Yeah, she was like, well, if you should be able to go back. She said go back within like so many years. And I'm like, you shouldn't be able to go back, fucking period. Because now you have far more experience that's totally unfair.
Yeah,
to the college, to the high school players, really, correct. That are coming in.
You have an entire off season of learning professional playbooks, professional schemes,
right?
This, that, all that kind of shit.
Like, even if he's a total nobody, the amount that he took away from me, he could go into fucking college and become the best tight end in the
watch,
fucking country.
That probably is going to be something like what's going to happen. There's going to be so much fucking, well, I guess I don't really know. There's going to be so much.
I honestly don't think so. I think there's going to be a lot of eyes on him because of the situation, but I doubt that. I'm just saying that it could happen. Not that I think it will, because I really don't think it will.
There's supposed to be another guy doing it too. I don't know what his name is. I didn't make the notes. But I did want to mention this. But it's that's gonna hurt the teams that they go back to, I think, with recruiting, because what high school player is going to want to go commit to a place where they know if they commit that there's a chance that there's going to be an NFL guy that's coming back from an NFL roster for a fifth year of
Yeah.
eligibility in the NCAA.
It's total bullshit. And I'm glad that the Big Ten already put a
Yeah,
ban to it. They're not
good.
allowing it.
I agree with that. I saw that too.
And all the other conferences or whatever the hell they're called should do the fucking same thing.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's
Yeah,
totally
it's
unfair.
not right. It's just go with what you got as far as drafting signing the kids out of high school. I think the the whole transfer portal is unreasonable. Like, that's out of control. I wish they would kind of like rein that in a little bit, and by letting them come from the NFL back to college, that's not exactly reining them in. But I guess we'll wait and see. So, did you want to do our NFL picks?
I guess real quick, since it's just on my mind, what'd you think of the Browns naming Deshaun Watson their QB1, and then his whole
So I didn't hear
drama
what
that he has going on.
What does he have going on? He's such a douchebag.
I actually sort of don't disagree with them with like what he said in his press conference, just because like the fans were just fucking booing him left and right. And understandable, but like if they name the guy as your fucking QB1, I fucking hate Aaron Rodgers with a burning soul. But goddamn it, week 1, I'm gonna have the fucking jersey on, and that's my guy for the season.
Okay, so what did he say?
Just that it was fucking like totally out of line and disrespectful for the fans to be booing him.
It is? How so? He's a douchebag. He's proven to be a douchebag.
He's a fucking... I'm different, though, because I don't fucking look at the shit. I look at whenever the fucking clock starts ticking, and whenever the fucking clock stops ticking, I stop paying attention. Obviously, I know all the fucking shit around him, but there's been a fucking ton of other athletes that have done a ton of the
problem I have
shit
with him, if he wants to rehab himself and bring himself back into a respectable player, shut your fucking mouth. Don't even comment on it. Nobody wants to hear that you think it's disrespectful. How many fucking women did you disrespect whenever you wanted to get your dick sucked? I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Shut your fucking mouth and go play football. Get booed.
I don't know. Like he's not gonna be there again. So you might as well fucking go out with a bang, because no other team's gonna sign him. No other nothing's gonna fucking. Nobody's gonna have anything to do with him.
Same thing.
But at the same time, if you give a shit about playing football, then correct, keep your fucking mouth shut. Because look at what that did for Colin Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, and every year, I'm making a comeback. Yeah, okay. It'll never fucking happen.
He has fucking one tryout a year, and then he can't even make a fucking practice squad. All because he couldn't just shut the fuck up. Finish it off with the fucking NFL shit.
Hold on, she's still yapping. What did you say?
Tell her to shut the fuck up.
I said shut the fuck up. Oh, did you get salad?
No, I was asking you, do you plan on making salad?
I didn't get any of that shit.
You didn't get hot pico de gallo?
Hot pico de gallo? De gallo? Pico de gallo?
Jesus Christ.
I did not order that shit.
Dude, you ordered so fucking much of it, dude. Peppers and onions blend?
No.
I can tell this is yours because this is like pepperoni and cheese.
Hey, if you're watching this podcast and you didn't get your Walmart Plus order, we have all of your pounds of pico de gallo.
Yes, those I got because they were out of regular.
We have all of your pico.
But you did not get all of this?
So if anybody ordered this, I didn't get this, but I do like pico de gallo, so I may fucking hold on to it.
And some peppers and onion blend.
Peppers and onions blend. I like that shit too, quite frankly.
You plan on making fajitas?
That's actually not a fucking bad idea. I did not order.
In the freezer?
Yeah, put that in the freezer. Is there 2 bags of that shit?
Yes.
What are we gonna?
It's fucking fajita night in the village.
It's definitely gonna be with fucking with chips and salsa, man. Well, now, okay, so do me a favor. Whenever you're done, look at the shopping list and make sure we got every fucking thing that was supposed to be on the list. Please. All right, shall we get back to our podcast, or shall I fucking complain to Abby about our fucking Walmart Plus order again?
Oh, just
think that
complain.
made
So what we were gonna
30
do,
seconds.
we listed all of our teams, all of our division winners and wild card teams last week. We're just gonna rank them and then go through the wild card round today.
Yes. So
Okay.
why don't we start in the AFC? You give me your AFC wild card pictures and the first round wild card winners.
So, okay. I'll start off by just telling you like the 7 versus the
Okay.
2 matchup. So in the AFC, the 7 versus the 2 is I have the number 7 Steelers going to the number 2 Broncos and getting probably fucking demolished.
All right. So you want me to give you my 7-2 then? Who's your bye? Who do you have having the bye?
Oh, I have
Okay,
Buffalo.
so I
as the
have
1
Kansas
seed.
City as 1 seed. My 7,
You think they're just getting straight back to
kinda
fucking business?
which almost makes me sick to my stomach.
That doesn't surprise me.
It makes me sick to my stomach. I don't like particularly want that, but I just think they will. So my 7-2, I have my number 7, the Ravens, playing number 2 Patriots, with the Patriots winning.
Okay.
So then who do you have for your 6 and your 3?
Oddly enough, Patriots Ravens, but I have the 6 Patriots going to number 3 Baltimore. And I have the Patriots coming out of that one.
So we both have the Patriots beating the Ravens that weekend somehow.
In a
Different
just
location.
different
Okay.
seating.
Yeah, that too.
Although you had
I had
Ravens going in.
Yes, I have
New
the
England.
Ravens is the 7.
That's
seed.
the only difference.
So my 6 seed is Denver playing in Jacksonville, who's the 3 seed, and I have Denver winning that.
Oh, you have Denver at number 6, and I have Denver as number 2.
Yes. So who do you have for 5 and 4?
I have the number 5 Chiefs going into the number 4 Texans, and I have the Chiefs coming away with it.
I don't even see the Texans making it just because of CJ Stroud, and I know their defense is fucking just stupid sick.
It's too stupid sick.
I can understand if they do make it because of that. I'm just picking them not to. So let's move over to the NFC, and we'll do this, then we'll wrap it up. And what we'll do is next week we'll do the
divisional and conference rounds, and then
we'll do division conference rounds, and then the week after that do the Super Bowl. Or you want to just?
I'd say just do it all at once. It's only one more pick.
So NFC, I'll start with the NFC. I have the Rams being the number 1 seed, getting the bye. I just think they're going to be too much to handle for most people, especially their defense. If Aaron Donald ends up playing, I don't even know how you're going to run the ball on that defense.
Yeah,
so I'm going to go with the Rams.
Yeah.
So my number 7, Green Bay Packers at the number 2 Bears. Out of the last 49 of my 50 years, I would say the Packers over the Bears. This is the one year where I think it's going to be the Packers losing in Chicago to Chicago.
I mean, Chicago's just been totally owned by fucking
almost everybody in
Green Bay quarterbacks over the last how many years.
Finally, Chicago found their guy. And I hate saying it because I'm not a big Caleb Williams fan, but the dude can sling the rock. Let's be honest. So we
see so far. I'm not going to give him quite
I totally get
yet,
that. But every time I fucking said he was a piece of shit last year, I ate my words for the most part, so.
And I guess I'm kind of contradicting exactly what I just said because I have the number 7 Cowboys losing to the number 2 Bears.
That's not a big surprise.
1 and 2 is the same. Aside from Caleb Williams, whether he's good or bad, the rest of the team's also just pretty fucking stacked.
Yeah, they are.
A little lackluster on defense, I think, but I mean the offense.
The defense is still,
good.
serviceable. So
I think I've said this before that they're just giving him an offense that any quarterback could succeed in.
Yeah, he's been good. Can't fucking deny that. So, who was your 7-2?
7 was the Cowboys, 2 was the Bears. I have the Bears.
So we have 1 and 2 the same. You had the Rams and the Bears. So for me, 6 and 3. 3 is the Bucks, 6 is the Seahawks. I have the Seahawks playing the Bucks in Tampa, but I have the Bucks winning. What?
Okay, so I have 6 is the Seahawks, 3 is the Eagles, and I have the Eagles winning.
Okay. We're almost kind of in line because that goes with my 5 and 4. This one's going to be, I'm going to throw your buddy, what's his name? Brett? I'm going to throw him a bone here because I have the Eagles at the Giants. I have the Giants win the division, so the game's going to be played in New York.
He was fucking pissed, by the way, when you took
because
New York
of playoff experience,
to win the division.
I'm going to take the Eagles to win the playoff game. So although I have the Giants win the division, I still have the Eagles beating the Giants in the playoff. Next year might not be that way. Let me see how the Giants legitimately do this year, and I could see them taking over that division at some point or another soon.
I mean, and what's funny is that offense looked pretty good last year, and they didn't even did Jackson Dart ever get to play with Malik Neighbors? Because I don't think so. If he did, it was maybe for like a game. So, I mean, you give him Malik Neighbors, he can go to fucking whoever their tight end is, because I know they have like a decent tight end. Fucking Cam Scattaboo, all the other running backs they've fucking signed because they have a plethora.
Did you see who got hurt today and is out for the season that they had? Calvin Austin.
No.
Tore an ACL. The Giants signed him. Must have been in the offseason. Yeah.
I didn't even know
I didn't know that either until I read the thing. I read the update earlier today. I saw it come across from ESPN.
He had one so fucking stellar year, and then he got hit with that gambling shit, and he had just never been
Calvin
the same
Austin?
Yeah. Oh, bleh. Calvin Ridley. That's why I'm like, he's a fucking giant?
Yeah, no. Little Calvin Austin.
I'm thinking
little
Calvin
Austin
Ridley.
that played for the Steelers.
I totally forgot that he signed
I
with
didn't
them.
even know that until I probably actually did. I just didn't remember until I read the article, or I didn't read the article. The headline said that he tore an ACL or something like that. He's supposed to be out for the year, which sucks.
Gotcha.
Especially for him. Contract year. He's trying to make a name for himself. I think he has potential in there with the right coach. Receivers and quarterbacks were not going to succeed under Mike Tomlin. Hopefully, maybe under a different coach, he might do a little bit better. I guess we'll wait and see. But I guess that's it for them for this week. So we're gonna.
You don't want my picks?
Didn't. No, fuck off. We're done. My back hurt. No, go ahead.
So I have the Lions at the 5, and then the Buccaneers are my 4 seed.
That's funny
the
because
last division winner. So I have Detroit. I have Detroit going into Tampa, and I have Detroit winning.
Interesting. That one actually does intrigue me quite a bit because I think Tampa intrigues me overall, and actually so do the Lions, because the Lions, you look at the Lions, you think their offense is just going to be lighting it up, but then their defense gets fucking lit up week after week after week. So
there's a couple of these teams that are like, you better fucking start, like, getting fucking done before you're running out of time.
Jared Goff is going to start getting old soon.
Jared Goff's going to, can you I can, like, so what, he was drafted in 2016 or something like that? That motherfucker's been in the league for this long already, and it does not feel like it.
I feel like he's been in the league for 30 years. What? Hey, Alexa.
2009, he was the first
2009? So that's 16.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that shit.
17 years he's going on. I honestly feel like it's 34 years. Like, I feel like he has been in the league a long time. And I wonder if it's because, like, every time we had fantasy football, I somehow always fucking ended up with him on my team.
You always took Matt Stafford. And he always like it seemed like he always broke his fucking leg or something.
I know.
It always seemed like you draft him every
It
year.
doesn't matter who I draft.
Always
I get
paid for it.
fucked. Somehow, every year I draft, the one year I draft McCaffrey, he was fucking terrible. And if you miss on your first round draft pick in a fantasy football,
you're
it's
done.
over.
I somehow got into the championship last year after taking Justin Jefferson in the first round, and I got fucking
boat raced,
demolished.
Yeah, I hear you. That's rough. So, all right, those are our NFL picks. We're going to do the rest of them next week. I'm sure we'll come up with something fun, exciting, and other topics next week. We don't have a fucking email to fucking get a hold of us at anymore or to promote, but you can check us out on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Where else? Facebook?
Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. It's just all Michael's After Hours.
Over the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And apparently, because of the way that one clip was going, the favorite thing so far that people have listened to us talk about is
that the fucking weirdest thing?
Can you believe that? So just on, and these aren't fucking record-breaking numbers, so someone's going to listen to this and they're going to be like, oh, I have way more than that. Fuck you. That clip has like 1,000 views on just YouTube Shorts alone. And when I go in and look at the analytics or whatever, it says it's right about 50% have sat down and watched the whole video rather than scrolling.
How long is that video?
Like,
maybe
can you believe
30 seconds? Okay.
About 30 seconds, yeah, something like that. And I'm like, I'm glad that it was intriguing enough that 500 people scrolled past our fucking dumb faces and said, these dudes are talking about sharks.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
I'm hooked.
I don't know. I think we've talked about far more interesting things than that. Not that that wasn't. It's very... so we try and find things that are...
I think it's just so different.
We try and find things that are fun and unique to talk about. We don't talk about much in the way of politics. That's just not... talking about politics is like... It's just... It's mind-numbing, but it's just bad business. Because you're definitely going to fucking... no matter what you say. Now, there might be topics that come up that whenever we say something, it'll have a little bit more of a political lean
if it's like world-changing and it's important just to talk about, then that's one thing. But I can talk about a fucking Republican or I can talk about a Democrat without like voicing any kind of
Remember we
opinions.
talked about the cameras that were getting vandalized, that tracks license plates and stuff like that. Remember we talked about it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Did you know some motherfucker showed up at their fucking council meeting wearing a fucking Darth Vader's mask and talking like Darth Vader to try and get their borough or whomever, I guess, to get rid of these fucking cameras because they're watching, the cameras are watching children and watching this and watching that. Like,
what a fucking retard.
I don't know if anybody really has an interest in doing that. They're putting those cameras up. It's legitimately for watch. And I know this firsthand for trying to find these fucking, cars that are stolen.
How important do you think that you fucking could be?
That somebody would even want to watch you?
Hold on. He doesn't give a shit either about these fucking kids if he's showing up as Darth Vader.
It is fucking weird. You can look it up and find it. It's online.
I mean, how important do you think you are and how known could you really be that you have to show up to a fucking Turtle Creek conference or meeting, whatever it is, dressed in a fucking Halloween costume because you don't want to be seen on camera? If you don't want to be seen on camera, take the fucking guy's phone away. Take his fucking computer away.
It doesn't. I don't know. It just, some of this shit doesn't make sense to me that people come up with.
How stupid.
I don't know. I'm not much into, you're more of a, like we talked about before, like a flat earther, essentially, where conspiracy theories are your thing. Not that you're a flat earther. Let's make this clear. He's not a flat earther.
Those are like the fucking redheaded stepchild fucking conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it is.
I like believing in like in fucking aliens and Bigfoot, but god damn it, the Earth is not flat.
But yeah, like this guy come up to talk about these cameras. I don't know. Like it blows my mind that people think you were talking about how he thinks he's so important that he could show up as Darth Vader. Why would he think that he's so important
Yeah.
that anybody even wants to fucking follow him? What is so unique about him that the United States government or whomever has to follow him? They got bigger and better shit to do. They're not watching every fucking individual person in the United States.
I'd be more.
It's impossible, first off.
Quite frankly.
Now, do I think my fucking phone is watching me and shit like that? Yes, because that's the way it's programmed. But there is not a fucking satellite in the air right now that is listening into yours and mine conversation. It's just not happening.
No. So I want you to close your eyes real quick and imagine this. You're in New York, maybe not New York City, bad example. Just imagine like a fucking road. There's thousands of people walking up and down the road. And then the one guy comes walking down in a Darth Vader costume. You don't think that fucking draws attention to your dumbass? You don't want to be seen.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you're walking around a Darth Vader costume, then you're being watched. That shit is going to happen.
Yeah, dude.
Because that's abnormal behavior. And people watch for abnormal behavior. That's part of a job.
Right. Like, if you're not like Al Pacino or fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson walking down the street, nobody knows who the fuck you are, and nobody gives a shit who you are.
Like, I don't think I'm so important that I'm out there. I know they're fucking watching me whenever if I don't stop at this stop sign, I know somehow I'm going to get a fucking ticket. It's not happening. So, all right, whatever. That's the end. That's the end of my fucking rant. I was going to say,
before we get like too fucked.
That's it.
Before we get too heated and get into some fucking real stupid shit, we'll just end it with that. I already said social medias, but I guess I'll fucking say it again. Michael's After Hours, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify.
All right, peace out. Have fun.
Later, dude. Till next week.